One of the final murders that you committed, of course, was apparently little Kimberly Leach, 12 years of age. I think the public outcry is greater there because an innocent child was taken from a playground. What did you feel after that?
Welcome to our channel, where we explore the darkest and most disturbing crimes in history. Today we take a closer look at the life and crimes of Ted Bundy, one of America's most notorious serial killers. Bundy confessed to the murders of at least 30 women in the 70s, leaving a trail of victims across the states and captured the nation's attention. But who was Ted Bundy, and what motivated him to commit such heinous acts? Let's delve deeper into the mind of a monster. Ted Bundy was born in 1946 in Burlington, Vermont, and he had an intense childhood. He was raised by his grandparents and felt resentment towards his mother for not being there for him. As a teenager, he was described as introverted and he had difficult forming relationships with others. Despite this, Bundy was able to maintain an exterior of normalcy and even excelled academically. He was an average student but showed an aptitude for debate and was known to be articulate, intelligent and ambitious. In his mid-20s, Bundy began to change. He became more confident and outgoing and became too focused on his appearance. He also began to commit crimes, starting with burglaries and thefts. He was arrested multiple times for these crimes but was able to avoid serious consequences due to his charm, intelligence and ability to manipulate the legal system. He then began to attend law school, where he met his girlfriend and became engaged. However, his hidden desires and tendencies began to surface, as he started to kidnap and murder younger women in the Pacific Northwest. He often lured his victims by pretending to be injured or disabled and then asking for assistance. He would then kidnap them and take them to a secluded location where he would commit heinous acts such as violence and sexual assault. He moved around the country, evading capture and changing his appearance. He even worked as a volunteer on a suicide hotline and as an emergency medical technician while he was actively committing crimes, taking advantage of the trust and authority that these positions gave him. Bundy's modus operandi was sophisticated and well planned. He was able to blend in seamlessly with his surroundings and was able to approach his victims in public places with ease. He would often impersonate authority figures such as police officers to gain the trust of his victims. He was extremely cunning and manipulative, often using his charm and good looks to his advantage. He was able to evade capture for years by using different identities, cars and even living in different states. He was able to keep his victims' belongings as trophies, and he would often revisit the crime scenes and engage in necrophilia. Ted Bundy was finally caught in 1978 in Florida while attempting to evade the police. He was then convicted of multiple murders in 2 separate trials with overwhelming evidence against him, including eyewitnesses, fingerprints and DNA evidence. Ted Bundy's motive is still unclear. He gave conflicted statements about why he killed, and some experts believe he may have had a personality disorder. Some think that he had a desire for power and control over women. Others believe that he had a deep-seated anger towards women stemming from rejection and abandonment issues in his childhood. Ted Bundy was sentenced to death and was executed in 1989 by electrocution. He maintained his innocence until the very end, but his crimes and his chilling demeanor continued to captivate the public's imagination. Even after his death, Ted Bundy continued to be a subject of passion, with books, documentaries and movies being made about him. The Ted Bundy case is a chilling reminder of the evil that can lurk behind an exterior of normalcy. The importance of being vigilant and aware of our surroundings and the need for a better understanding of the criminal mind. It also serves as a reminder that the criminal justice system sometimes fails to catch these types of individuals, and the need for a more effective way to detect and prevent these kinds of crimes. It's important to remember that it's not always the person who seems the most unlikely who is capable of committing the most heinous crimes. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more true crime content.
Were there the normal emotions 3 days later? Where were you, Ted?
I can't really talk about that right now. That's weird.
That's too painful.
I would like to be able to convey to you what that experience is like, but I can't. I won't be able to talk about that.
Okay.